Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the move left. Now he'll run. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down, but there are flags down on the field. Looks like defense got a head start there.
Automatic first down.
I'm going to put... Jackson. That one, take it in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Jets. Touchdown, Jets. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the Panthers in the NFC South. And it's Bryce Young hooking up with his receiver, Xavier Legette. That's a gem, back right corner of the end zone, touchdown. The Panthers get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's the former star at nearby Ohio State, Quinshon Judkins. He's going to take this one in, and he's now into double figures, his 10th touchdown on the year. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Cowboys. And this is Dak Prescott. He's looking to throw, nothing's there, so he takes off, and he takes off to the painted grass. Touchdown, 20 yards on the scramble. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Jackson now to throw on first down. Has caught left side by Likely. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 39 yards. On first and 10, Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal.
Back to throw, Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Tucker's extra point up and good. As the Jets must take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, Malik Washington. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive, and then a punt the last time they had it. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's Tagovailoa. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jets offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He keeps it himself. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Jackson now.
First down.
That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. Still going. And he will score. Tiz Walker. Touchdown, New York. That his second TD catch of the season. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the Jets are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Washington now to return it. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Man in motion here is Washington. On the ground, Chan opens up this fourth quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Tua. And the rush gets home. to ever do it, Von Miller. He gets in for the sack, and it's going to push him up the career leaderboard. Moves past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141.5. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Jets offense, and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Moving to his left, he runs with it. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. A big play for the Jets, 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. First down.
On play action, here's Jackson. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and goal, Jets.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Washington now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
One last throw here for Tua. Going for it all. That is brought in. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. It's fought till the end, but still will come up short. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So this one a win for the visiting Jets. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Bodie? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself.
It is one of the most intimidating environments in all of sport. And with a war drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His guys are putting together a season to remember. No blemishes on their record to this point. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Well, the numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 13 carries, 72 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. You talk about this Jets defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses. But when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week's game.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now here's Mahomes. He's got it with the 15. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
First down.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Always fun to watch a big boy pick it up and go. He may need a little oxygen on it. He may need a lot of oxygen on the sideline.
Not only that, how about you and me trying to balance ourselves up here because you can feel the shaking all the way up to the booth. That big guy trying to get it to the house.
So the Jets now in great position here to start things out. They will be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a handful to contain, Lamar Jackson.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tylan Wallace with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
Previous play is under review.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds. That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running left to give to Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
First down.
And again, it's Mahomes. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce taking it in. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Jackson. And he fends him off. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That'll be caught. Wallace hauls it in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home to take on the Commanders. And it's Kyren Williams. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Rams are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Luke Schoonmaker. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 48-yard touchdown. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Jared Goff. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Lions win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, each team's been able to manage just 1 touchdown, 7-7 tied at the half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Jackson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They fake the give. Now Mahomes finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now it's Mahomes again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw again. They'll be caught by Rice. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rasheed Rice, 31 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 14. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Jets offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And these 2 teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Jets. First down. First and goal, New York.
Jackson. That is caught by Mitchell for a Jets touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And they'll get this down to the 10. Here we go, first and goal.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down and goal to go.
Mahomes. And it's caught. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
Butker on for the PAT. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Jackson to throw. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn into a big gain.
Jackson going to keep it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they have the yards anyway, so they're going to decline the penalty. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Jackson gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry.
16 more yards. That's another chance. First down. First and 10.
And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And he got it. Justin Tucker boots it through and plays the role of hero. And the city will be alive tonight. The Jets have won it. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Jets, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the
shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Jets. On the Rams sideline, get a look at their head coach. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Opposing them, that is Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Heward, Justin Tucker to get this one started. And we're off in East Rutherford. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack on the stretch of this season.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Herbert now off the play fake. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
And the Chargers.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He gets this one against him. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action now for Herbert. Finds him over the middle. Jukes a man, he's running free. Keeps it moving. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here from the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game. Do not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
We've set it down from 37. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Break the huddle, it's second down now. Pistol snap to Jackson. Complete out to the right. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. Offense is set. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through one quarter. From the red zone on first. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season.
Go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Still 10 to go, 2nd down now from the 26. Herbert with a blitz coming. Defense is too much here, and the Jets drag him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Finds the in route complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. Taking a shot deep here. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Still knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. First down, here's Lamar. Take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Drawing up the design keeper. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Steelers in a physical matchup in the AFC North. And this is the visitors' running back. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is the Colts quarterback, 12 yards on the touchdown. The Colts with a 13-7 lead, and that game has gone to the half. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Eagles. And it's the man with the 0 across his chest, Calvin Ridley. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Titans
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Now here's Lamar. To the left and hold him by Likely. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. And it's going to be second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Still has some space inside the 35. Dancing past him. Touchdown, New York! The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Let's take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
This gets forward to around the 29. Brought down by future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Herbert from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Lion. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go.
First and 10, Herbert. That's him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's Herbert once more. He's got a man left. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the Chargers.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Played it over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Line and set. Here we go. First down.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
Justin Simmons on to the goal. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jets' 15-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot the shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out. The Jets and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. Nickel look by the Chargers here. 3rd down. Back to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
He'll look to throw it.